We got a bean counter from accounting services, gas jockey from bulk fuel. We got Dave Matthews, Grandpa Moses, and a couple of guys from, where y'all from? I've seen your requisitions, right?
We got names. Sanchez, Norosco.
Which one's a Roscoe?
Pinche güey mucho habla.
And who are you besides the guy who talks too much?
David O'Donnell. Oh, I mean, you should have seen it. Through half-inch chain link fence, across the yard, underneath the porch rail, dead center in the bolt lock. Biloxi police chief said it was the most incredible shot he'd ever seen.
I agree. It's like Mr. Magoo finally finding the staircase. So you're still using brass knuckles? No more switchblade?
Look down.
Hey, O'Donnell.
Hey, Neely. Don't blame me for this hole. I found out like this. Swan hated Hendrix. Anything with hard guitar.
No Skinner, no Hendrix, no Zeppelin, no who. I mean, that was his rule.
He's leaving everyone else off the email saying he loved something we know he hated. Could be code.
Or it could be a guy trying to get laid. I mean, I once told a girl I loved Georgia O'Keeffe. We say things. Well, here's to a lively bunch. Should've brought your banjo. My client's requested counsel. If you separate us during transport, you'll be creating a contestable issue that I assure you I will win on appeal in the slim chance a conviction actually comes to pass.
None of that is remotely accurate.
We can agree to disagree.
Rutgers. We're not drinking. We were drinking. Then you interrupted us.
She doesn't belong here.
It's the Army. Do any of us really belong here?
Some kind of smart guy?
Smarter than you. I'm also a man with a rule. People leave me and my pals alone. I leave them alone. They don't. I don't.
I thought his rule was plants go to hell when the first shot's fired.
Look, Curly, you want to tell me why I'm in here instead of being processed out there?
I got bad news.
Let me guess. Our friends Sanchez and Orozco are dead. Kidnapped and bodies found upstate.
I heard directly from the Catskill PD. How the hell you guys know about that?
Guess we're just 2 steps ahead of you, Sipowicz.
Guy your pal Reacher killed in the hospital? You were on the force with him for years.
Someone that you served with getting violently killed. Well, I have no idea what that feels like.
When are you due back on the catwalk?
God, you must have been mortified when you saw you were wearing the same clothes as the homeless guy taking a in a coffee can out back. This isn't gonna do. You know, when my boys started in T-ball, I had to teach them how to break in a cap. I know everyone thinks it's cool to wear them straight brim, but I'm trying to bring back a classic look. You wanna help me out? Sure. How's that?
It's good.
Yeah? Let's see. There you go. Hey, bud, okay, what'd I tell you? Hands are for helping, not hitting. Apologize to your brother. Share your Legos, okay? I love you. Should be moving back. Okay, bye for now. Sorry, I don't know why I gave him my burner number. Well, you look happy.
I did the math. There were 2,197 total events, whatever they were, but they only succeeded 1,547 times. But that's not the interesting number. Look how many times they didn't get the outcome they wanted. 2,197 minus 1,547.
I couldn't make it so they'd be begging to tell us what they know.
It's Something you want to share with the class?
Look, there's a lot of powerful people in D.C. with confidential problems. Mainly unsavory, but legal. Things they do in private that they'd rather not get made public. My job is to make sure that their personal business stays personal.
You're good with the kid. Would have been a good girl dad, too.
Kids are kids. Don't talk to them like they're idiots. Usually pretty easy.
You know we got this. Reacher Neely and I. You don't have to finish this out.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you've got more at stake than the rest of us. If you want, you can walk away with your chin up.
With my chin up.
Yeah.
Really gonna try and pull that line with me?
Well, I sure am glad that I'm not the senior officer in charge of this unit. Gotta make choices like that.
Don't look at me.
What a shocker. The guy with no mortgage, no car payments, and no job doesn't want the responsibility.
First, we gotta check out of a hotel and find a more generic ride before Russo regains consciousness and puts out a bolo. Make sure we're too conspicuous.
You're the reason we can't have nice things.
So you blackmail.
I incentivize.
Sounds sleazy, OD.
It's sleazy adjacent. Hey, I got private school tuition to pay for, okay? Never break the law. I simply present the facts to people and let them know which way the river's gonna flow if they choose the wrong course of action. You give me 10 minutes to make some phone calls, I'll get the name of the legislative director and an Achilles heel.
Do it.
All right. But who did Franz respect more than anyone? Any ball player, any artist? Who did he hero worship?
Get the hell out
A
of
few
here.
weeks into the 110th, the kid started cutting his hair like you, talking like you, following you around. He wanted to be your Reacher.
Better punch up, we're running out of time.
Son of a...
Don't go getting a big head.
Hands are for helping. You have brass knuckles in your pocket.
I got a PAW Patrol Band-Aid as a playground send, too. Look, they call nonstop when I'm not there. When I am there, it's, 7 a.m. weekend soccer games, teacher conferences, scheduled sex with the wife. I am no longer my own man.
You wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Not for $65 million. Just like the good old days.
Yeah. You on the sidelines while I do all the work.
Fellas, this was his gun.
NYPD?
Name's Gaetano Russo.
Hey, don't look at me. You did all the work. Donkeys meet Banjo. What about me? What'd the world's scariest Santa Claus put under my tree this year?
I didn't give you a penny. We put a shitload in your kids' names. Credit union around the corner from your house. It'll cover private school tuition, college, trade school. From the looks of it, the defense lawyers they'll eventually need.
That's just gonna be too late. Because by the time they get here, we'll already have the story of a senator's legislative director in the wrong woman's car with a snout full of booger sugar on the front page of the Globe and the Herald.
Now you only have to take the sleazy adjacent jobs you want to take.
I'm speechless. You see, this is not college or law school, son. You're not some spoiled rich kid barely rocking a C+. You're a Beltway man now. Kind of guy that people enjoy knocking down a peg or two.
I haven't been in a hotel that wasn't advertised as family friendly in years.
I still can't believe David O'Donnell procreated. On purpose, anyway.
Yeah, I seem to remember someone bragging that the only people that would call you daddy were the women you slept with.
I still sleep with people who call me daddy. Sometimes all three of them if it's thundering outside.
You know, Reacher, when I found out that you were wandering the earth with nothing but what you could carry in your pockets, I thought you'd lost your mind. But there's a part of me that thinks that you're the only one out of us who's got it all figured out.